The following portion of Let's Grow It is sponsored by Stutzman's.
Welcome back to Good Day Kansas. We are here at Stutzman's in East Wichita. I have Ben joining me today. And Ben, it is mid-July in Kansas, which means it is hot. But there are some plants that actually like that. So can you tell me a little bit more about what we got here?
You know, we get a lot of questions when people come in right now after having 95-degree days plus. How do your plants look so good? One of the key things is the fact that we are growing material, plant material right now that truly does handle our heat. That's why we call it our summer heat-loving plants. And I've just got here some varieties. You know, sometimes you leave for a weekend and you come back and who you thought you had to maybe water your plants maybe didn't do such a good job. And we've had that happen after the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So, you know, coming in and having the ability to take some plant material and replace, you know, maybe specific things in a planter with some, and these are actually full sun coleus, but for shade or sun, height, one of my favorites, a couple of my favorites here really, that are just amazing in heat is the vinca, and and the lantana, and I've got vinca here in a number of different colors, and the crossandra. It's a glossy leaf, but it really does handle our 9500 degree plus weather, and of course Gumfrina, some nice little height. But it's just a great item to fill in. And then also patio planters, a great selection. These are all new for summer. Some combinations that are full sun. You got Angeloni here with the vinca, and some hanging baskets with the vinca in different colors that just really perform exceptionally well in our heat. And all our baskets and planters right now, we're running a special. You buy 2, get 1 free. And you can mix and match any way that you, it doesn't have to be just baskets or same variety. You can mix and match that up.
Okay, so I have a couple questions.
Yes.
So meaning they like the heat, they do well in the heat. Is that a ton of sunshine, they don't need a lot of water, a mixture of all that?
I always say plants like people need food and water. So no, we really do recommend a nice continual feeding program. And of course we got Stutzman's water soluble that really does work well for that. Sometimes we'll get asked, how often do I water? And if you make that part of your day, one of the first things we do in the morning, if you have pets, you let them out, you know, and be thinking about that as part of that routine perhaps. When we get up to 95 to 100 degrees, the water is going to be definitely a factor that you really need to keep an eye on, but definitely keep a good fertilizing program with that.
The sunshine too, do they like more sunshine typically?
In most of what we have for the summer, they are sun, but I would say also that a lot of plant material, when we get up to that triple digits, if it would have afternoon shade to just get that intensity off of it, but have at least 6 to 7 hours of full sun, would be ideal.
Lastly, before we go, can you let people know where y'all are located here and how they can get more info?
You know, I always thank you for being here, but you can always find out more at stutzmans.com or go to send an email into questions@stutzmans.com, and that puts you directly in touch with Jason French, who does our Stutzman's Home and Garden Show every Saturday.
Awesome. Ben, thank you so much.
You.
We'll have more Good Day Kansas coming up next.
The preceding portion of Let's Grow It is sponsored by Stutzman's.
We would like to say thank you to everyone who has shared and enjoyed the healthy lifestyle of gardening with us. Hi, this is Ben Miller. It's still Stutzman season. It's time to add or freshen up with our beautiful heat-loving summer plants that are now in stock at all our garden centers. These plants will pair perfectly with the planted flowers or enjoy them as stunning patio planters or hanging baskets. Just arrived. Gorgeous tropical houseplants plus cactus plants for your patio or home. Visit one of our garden centers or find us on Facebook or Stutzmans.com.
At Stutzman's Greenhouse, everything's green with us.